I'm just saying Illuminati Confirmed. Let me explain that. This whole time I've been trying to see if I can explain this to you, but just right after I made the video last week, which, by the way, welcome back to Let's Talk About Dishonored, the world of Dishonored, and Dishonored 2. I would like to speak about... Technically, we discovered Illuminati has been confirmed. Why do I say that? Is because the heart that you're given by the outsider, which of course just so explains so much that he could actually be more of a fucking dick. At the same time, a generous, honest man who cares. At the same time. Let me explain. The heart that he gives you, the heart of a living thing molded by his hand, that was given to Corvo. And I know you guys might have already known about this, but please let me explain something to those who don't know about it. This is Illuminati. Let me have my moment, please. Anyways, the heart that was molded by the outsider's hand, that was given to Corvo. It's Lady Jessamine's heart. Exactly. You're pretty much freaking out right now. I might actually send you a video of it. I could actually send you a link to somebody who pretty much already has discovered something like that. Or I could send you to the wiki that actually already has that explained. I don't know. Google it. I don't know. It actually says it. I'm not kidding. I'll actually make a video to prove it to you guys later on. Not the whole thing, but these are like little tiny secrets that we have never been able to find for a while. Anyways, sorry, I'm excited to put number 2, and I found a lot of interesting secrets. But allow me to explain more into it. I've actually was trying to fight Dowd. I had the heart out, just to see what happened. Everybody that was in the area is actually knocked out at this time, because this is all like total, full-fledged, don't kill anybody pacifist side. So I had the heart. Snuck over and used the heart, and I kept hearing her talk about things, and she was stuttering a lot. And then all of a sudden she says, "Why did you bring me back here? What? Why? Why did you do this to me? He killed me." What? Are you serious? Gosh, it was like, where the fuck did this come from? How the... As I said, back to the point of saying both the outsider is kind of a trickster. All I can think of is one person's suffering is his comedy. Sick, twisted bastard. But yet at the same time, he can be an honest gentleman. But as I said, he gave back the heart of Lady Jessamine. Dude, too soon. Too fucking soon. I mean, look at it. In the situation that Corvo's in right now, he has the heart. After 6 months of his love's death, and you give him his love's heart, whom he was trying to get over or something like that, and he's after revenge or something, and you give him this heart that turns out to be Jessamine's, and you're going... How could you? I mean, even Corvo would be pretty much speechless when he finds out about this. I mean, when I found out about this, Dowd just turns around at one point when I was in shock and everything, and he noticed me and caught me and just caught me off guard, man, and I had to redo it and everything. I was going, oh my fucking god! How could you? But in the same way, it's like, I'm giving you back your love's heart, so that you have something to cherish But at the same time, you can tell he's... One hand, he's practically the angel. The other side is his devilishness. Is going, you're suffering now. You can tell, and that's what it says on the thing. He's neither an angel nor a devil, but yet he acts like both at the same time. He's practically both sides of each shoulder. He's either your shoulder angel or your devil angel. Or your shoulder angel or your shoulder devil. Which one is which? I don't know. Which one is he going to turn into? Depends. He is like either the darkest or the lightest creature ever. He pretty much is in between. He's like, God, such a trickster. Too soon, man. Wait a year. Fuck. But you understand in the position of where I was going, God, man, God. Still, I love the Outsider. I think he's still awesome. But bringing back the heart of his love after 6 months of her death? I have to say this right now. OS, rethink your life. I think that would be able to be suitable. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys. I got a new pair of glasses. I just got them today, so I wanted to let you guys know about that. And you guys are like, you're going freaking out and all that stuff. And we're trying to figure out, do you have new glasses? Yes. I have wonderful new glasses. Aren't they awesome? They actually are cool. Check this out. Those are like little ball things they hang off on your ears so they can stay up there. But anyways, I am just keeping it sort of settled and everything. So I'm going to be going back to playing through the DLC pretty soon. Afterwards, I'm going through the, what is it? The original again, so I don't forget how to fight and everything else. So I can, what is it? So I could be able to go through everything and discover nothing new. And try to keep everything where nobody notices me. But they have set up that alarm pretty much a lot, and I have been caught a few times. So, I can't be detected this time. I really can't. So I have to go in quiet and stealth mode. Nobody can ever find me. Any hoosers. I have read in Campbell's thing. I don't know if I told you this last week, but I'll repeat it again anyways. Because I didn't really read it after I found it, and I was like, oh my god! I have to tell you guys! But I didn't read it. I read it all the way through, and I discovered that, technically Campbell in the letter was pretty much cursing Corvo for everything he's done. And all I can think of is, dude, just because it's karma, you shouldn't complain. Because you took everything away from Corvo. Everything! And yet you're complaining to Corvo, saying, you took away everything from me. Curse you and everything you own. That's because you're a coward. All you can do is just curse, when Corvo could just take action. What you have done is pretty much karma. Karma comes back at you in the worst way. Yeah. And it's like, geez, dude, chill. I mean, I understand that you're going through problems in life and everything, but you don't need to bring it toward Corvo. Corvo already dealt with a lot of problems. You're the one who's the idiot that actually agreed with her and Burroughs. You should not have listened to the damn spy master, because that's what shit goes down. That was your problem. There goes the cord. Any hoosers. What else was I gonna say? Well, I've discovered a little bit that I need to go back and do, what is it, the DLCs? I want to see how it is on the, genocide version of the game, and see how things go. Probably might find some interesting things on that point. But, when it comes down to it, I was thinking of maybe talking to you guys a little bit about Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2, what I assume would be, because I have actually seen the both the trailers for Emily and Corvo. At first, the first trailer when they announced Dishonored 2 coming back, I thought it was a guy that took everything from Emily. When you look at the trailers, and I'll be sending them down in the link below, I'm not taking any copyright fit. If you guys haven't seen anything, I might actually put it on my, No. I'm actually still going to be putting the link down there in the description. I'm actually going to be sending you to the original website if I do. If I don't want to get myself in trouble anyways, but still. I wanted to let you guys know about, technically on Emily's side, if she loses everything, if you actually play as Emily, you practically fight for your throne back. And it says on the thing, take back what's yours. She lost pretty much everything. Her throne, her family, everything. I don't know if Corvo dies during her thing, but I hope not. If it does, fuck you. But, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, in Corvo's position, his power gets taken away. And it's like his pride as well. He gets power back from the outsider. But if he's really interested in stopping Delilah, who is returned, since it has a big impact in the DLCs, in the DLC version, it actually says either you kill Delilah or you trap her into a painting, but I'm thinking that if I go through the genocide version, you could be able to discover that, she still lives or something like that. So, what I've seem to recall is that she still lives and she pretty much comes back with great amounts of vengeance. But she doesn't target Dowd. She targets mostly Corvo because she's really actually Corvo and Emily because she wanted to take over Emily when she was a little girl. And I think if you go through genocide in the series, that's pretty much where she comes in, is that she's controlled as a kid during the time when you're trying to turn into genocide, when everything goes bad. That's where it's like darkness starts consuming her. But in the good side, yeah, it's a little different. And even in the thing, it says, this is the world as it should be. All I can think of is I look at it and I'm going, that's pretty much how Emily is in the genocide version of the series. This is the world as it should be. And that's where I'm going, she's been taken control of by Corvo. And I think maybe Delilah has this love thing for Corvo and discovers that he's turned out to be such a dickhead. And later on, she assumes that she's a dickhead, but she wants the power. Yeah. I guess that's technically what I assume. This is just my assumption. Don't take it directly at this point. It's just a theory. I'm putting it down as a theory because I assume that's pretty much what it is. I pretty much have no doubt that that's pretty much what it is. Hey, boss. How you doing? The boss is here, by the way, if you want to say hello. Hello! Where are you? What? Dude! Hi! Hello! You have been snubbled by the cat. The boy says hi. Well, you practically pet him anyways, so it's easier with the phone than it is with the little camera on there. Anyways, back to the objective at hand. I also need to let you know that I forgot about telling you this. I don't know if I told you about it before, but, and don't get me wrong, I didn't even know that I don't even know this happened. I don't watch anything else on the internet or read anything else to say, truth be told, or something like that, or this and that. This happened, that happened. I just pretty much gradually learn these things by watching or playing the game. I do have bad brain. And if you guys already know about that before, about certain things that already has happened and I don't even remember, leave me be. I'm very forgetful. I ran into the wall when I was a kid. That's where most of my brain cells went. 12 times. Shush. Don't judge me. I was a kid. I was naive. Very. And very stupid. Hey, I'm doing a lot better in life. Shut up. There's some people who are stupider than me. Like the Jackass videos. Just saying. I don't get why that stuff is funny. I'm sorry. Anyways, back to what I was going to say about Granny Rags. Granny Rags, if you actually talk to her a little bit, she will call you her husband, and then she'll realize that you're not him. You talk to her a little bit more about different things, she'll discuss a lot and tell you about her, darling collars and everything. And you learn a lot of stuff that actually you don't realize that probably should have been noticed, because I pretty much just wanted to get the game done when I first went through it, and then the second time when I went through it, it was like, what happened? What is it? But the second time when you meet up with Granny Rags after the Golden Cat, she says, you better watch after that little girl, dearie. And she assumes at first that you are the outsider. And the outsider pretty much is watching after Emily. And then she realizes that you're not the outsider. But it's also that she looks at you and she is blind. But she uses the outsider's eyes to see everything. And she pretty much just sees, like, reflections and everything. And if you don't talk that much, then you're not the outsider. The outsider doesn't really speak to her that much and just gives her bones to make into bone charms. But the thing is, too, is that she talks to the outsider and says she pretty much calls him her husband. She's practically, as the heart says, she's given herself up fully to the outsider. However, what I've noticed, too, is that it means that she's pretty much given herself up as, like, I want to be your lover. And she was practically a certain age, later age. And all I can say is with his age and her age, either it's both cradle robbing or pedophiling. But he looks like he's a little older than 18 to be judged that way. So it's practically cradle robbing. And it just, I have nothing against that. If somebody loves somebody else truly deeply, and they're over the age of 18, then I'd say, yeah, that's understood. But if they're under the age of 18, they both love each other, they gotta wait a few years. I don't mind them having an agreement with their parents, marriage and all that stuff, but I will be honest. It just doesn't seem right. And it sounds weird. So you might as well just wait a few years, depending on the laws of each country. But I'm just saying, you don't want to have a little kid falling in love with an older man. I mean, old. But that just sounds weird. I don't need to be talking about that. Just look at it. I mean, you have Granny Rags interested in this younger, attractive gentleman who is actually a god. One of these things just doesn't belong here. And I'll admit that. I am admitting it. Look at the outsider. He doesn't give a flying fuck. He doesn't even care about her. He wouldn't even care if she died. He'd care more about how Corvo's doing rather than seeing his stalker being obsessed with him. And she already has everything planned out. She's already pretty much said, I married him. How did you guys marry each other? I mean, there's a lot of rings on his finger. Was one of the rings on his fingers his, hers, something? Oh, sounds weird. Very weird. Anywho, I don't want to carry this on too long. I just wanted to, explain some things and get something off my shoulders and say some things about Dishonored. If something was disturbing to you, let me know. I will edit this down to take off that one part that is disturbing, especially that older cradle robbing and pedophilia stuff. I really do apologize about that. I will edit that down, and that part if maybe, but I wanted to make sure to let you guys know what I discovered. I will tell you more information next Wednesday, and probably we might actually have a few more videos coming up about awesomeness. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment down below on what you think of this episode, and please just put down anything on there, and I'll be having a fantastic day. Because I am. Keep on dreaming, because one day your dreams will come true. And same thing with you. Hugs and kisses. Huggles. Mwah. And let us hang out in the next episode. Ugh, get that done. Mama!